Welcome to the Exchange Daily. If you didn't catch the Exchange Daily last week, we've got a brand new format. Each day from Monday through Saturday, we will focus on one of the 6 pillars of Matora Solutions Policy-Aware Validation and Estimation Framework, otherwise known as PAVE. This structure helps us deliver targeted, high-impact intelligence aligned with how federal and enterprise leaders actually evaluate and validate major IT, cyber, and acquisition investments under the FY 2026 NDAA. The weekly lineup runs as follows. Monday covers Pillar A on mission alignment and business outcomes. Tuesday focuses on Pillar B, policy and compliance. Wednesday addresses Pillar C, cost financial benchmarking and workforce. Thursday covers Pillar D, technical viability and architecture, which is today's topic. Friday is Pillar E, user experience and human systems integration. And Saturday wraps the week with Pillar F, security and risk. On June 2, 2026, the President issued an executive order on promoting advanced artificial intelligence, innovation, and security. This directive requires development of a classified benchmarking process to assess advanced cyber capabilities of AI models and establishes a framework for identifying covered frontier models. It also directs coordinated action across Treasury, Defense, Homeland Security, CISA, and NSA to manage national security risks from advanced AI. This order directly accelerates requirements for comprehensive AI system inventories and secure deployment controls. Federal agencies are actively advancing efforts to inventory AI systems, including the growing challenge of shadow AI operating outside formal governance. A June 1, 2026 FedTech magazine analysis highlights the use of AI bills of materials, AI-BOMs, as a practical tool to document assets, reduce blind spots, and support zero-trust architectures. Organizations that lack a complete view of where AI is being used, whether in development environments, business applications, or operational systems, face elevated risks around data leakage, model integrity, and compliance with emerging federal requirements. Section 850 of the FY 2026 NDAA begins a phased prohibition on the Department of Defense acquiring computers or printers from covered Chinese military-industrial entities, starting with a minimum 10% compliance threshold in fiscal year 2026. This represents one of the most direct hardware-level supply chain restrictions enacted in recent cycles. Program offices and contracting teams must now map current inventories and identify compliant alternatives well before thresholds tighten. Closely related is Section 851, which prohibits contracting with entities that engage in procurement of biotechnology equipment or services from biotechnology companies of concern. This measure closes potential pathways for indirect technology transfer risks in life sciences and related IT systems supporting federal programs. Section 805 requires the Department of Defense to establish a digital system for tracking, managing, and assessing covered technical data and computer software. The goal is to close long-standing gaps in access to the information needed for repair, maintenance, and sustainment of weapon systems and other covered items. This digital tracking capability will become increasingly important as programs seek to reduce sustainment costs and improve readiness through better data visibility across the lifecycle. To accelerate alternative sourcing while maintaining security, Sections 832 and 833 direct the military departments to establish expedited qualification panels for critical readiness items and authorize interim national security waivers to support supply chain illumination activities. These mechanisms are intended to speed up the qualification of new or secondary sources while preserving appropriate security standards. Program managers should identify opportunities where these panels and waivers could unlock competition or reduce single points of failure in their supply chains. Causal logic algorithms such as PC and FCI methods offer a structured way to isolate latent issues in complex systems, including legacy code complexity that often blocks modernization timelines. When applied to AI-enabled systems and their supporting supply chains, these approaches can surface hidden dependencies and technical debt that traditional reviews may miss. Integrating this type of analysis into technical viability assessments helps programs move from reactive risk management to proactive architecture decisions. The combination of the new June 2nd, 2026 AI Executive Order, recent guidance on AI bombs for shadow AI reduction, and the FY 2026 NDAA supply chain and data tracking provisions creates a clear mandate for stronger technical viability practices. Programs that treat AI system inventory, prohibited entity screening, and supply chain illumination as core architectural concerns, rather than compliance checkboxes, will be better positioned under the current framework. That's the exchange for today. Remember, guesswork isn't a strategy. We'll see you next time for the 5 minutes that secure your next 24 hours. The Exchange newscasts and newsletters are productions of Matora Solutions LLC. Matora is both a hub zone and a service-disabled veteran-owned small business. While every effort is made to keep details accurate as of publication time, readers and listeners should always confirm time-sensitive items, such as policy changes, budget figures, and timelines directly with official documents and briefings. The Exchange is for informational purposes only. It does not constitute legal, investment, procurement, security, compliance, technical, or any other form of professional advice. No attorney-client, advisor-client, or other professional relationship is created by listening to or reading this content. Always consult qualified professionals and validate with primary sources before taking any action. All information is from publicly available sources. All rights reserved. Copyright Matora Solutions LLC 2026.